going to show you now the sight reading and how to use the microphone. So let's go down here to the sight reading tab in the bottom right. There's stacks of sight reading resources, but I like these first ones that are here. So let's pick something from, say, level 2. And I'm going to open, that will do, A1. I'm going to open that up. Now the way I use the sight reading myself with my own students is I say choose a level that you think you're at or that your teacher suggests, and then give yourself 3 passes to get a score of 75 or 80%. Once you get, because when we're doing sight reading, we're not looking for it necessarily to be perfect, but we want to have a flow of the music. We want to keep playing as though you were sight reading in a band situation. You can't stop and go back and correct yourself. It doesn't need to be perfect, but it needs to be largely correct. So we're not aiming to practice this over and over again until you get 100%, because that's not sight reading anymore. But give yourself a target of 75-80%. Then once you get that target, if you get that on the first go, move on to the next one. You can use this drop-down menu here. But if you find that if you've done 3 or 4 or 5 in a row and you're consistently not getting to 75%, if you're not getting within 3 goes, just drop down a level. So here I'll drop down to level 1 at C, say, go back, and let's do some recording now. So we use this red button here to record. Now when we press on record, we'll press on it now, you can either use it percussively, that is, you can be clapping the rhythm and it's not listening for the pitch. That can be very good, particularly for these sight reading ones if you want to practice the rhythm. But I'm going to do it melodic through the microphone. So select this mode and device. Now here we need to test the microphone. I've got headphones on at the minute, so when I test this, it'll play a sound into my ears, but the microphone won't hear it. So I do advise you to use headphones when you're using smart music, so that really the microphone is listening to you and you alone, not what's coming out of the speakers on the backing tracks. But for now, I'm just going to take my headphones off and put them over my microphone, or you could unplug your microphone. Alright, so I'll put my headphones back on, although there's no backing tracks actually to the sight reading. And it'll count me 3 beats in. And I'll try and play it right, but I'll also try and make a few mistakes to see what it says on the screen. Okay, how did I do? I can look at my scores up here at the top. 75%, not too bad. Well, what went wrong? Well, instead of playing E, I played E flat here at the end of the line, so that went red. I got ahead of myself here. I played the F and the D too soon, and that's why it's shown in amber. It's the correct pitch, but it's just a little bit too soon. It's ahead of the notes. So that's the kind of feedback that you get. But I'd say to myself, okay, 75%, that's good enough. It flowed and I kept with it to the end. I'll move on to A2. Okay. So that's how you use the recording. I'm going to just record a bit of a piece as well, just quickly to show you how to do that. So what was the last thing I played? No, they're no good to me. Let's try our old friend Darklands March. I need to practice this. So I'm actually on the Ballymore demo one at the minute. So let's open the trumpet part. First trumpet. I'm going to try first trumpet. Now, the percentage score I'm going to get is going to be very low because I'm only going to do the introduction. So I'm only going to do 10% of the piece. So here we go. Click on red, melodic. Let me take my headphones and put them over the microphone again. Okay, I'm good to go. I'll try and get this one right. Okay, didn't seem to like my C there. So what can I do here? Well, obviously, as I said, the score is not important here because I've only done a little bit of the piece. But I could listen to myself play back what I played. Well, I think that's pretty close. I don't know why the computer didn't like my C, but there you go. I suppose the computer doesn't lie. So that's what we can do with that, with the recording button. If it's an assignment and you wanted to send it in for me or Kate to listen to, there would be you'd select the one. All your scores would be here if you've had multiple goes. You'd select the one you want to send in, and then you can click. There would be a button here that says submit, and that means that it sends this picture and an MP3 of what you're playing down the internet, and your score and the MP3 will be available to your teacher or to the bandmaster. Okay, that's everything there, I think.